Hello, friends. My name is Charmaine from Two Witch Isle, and this is a witch's cauldron. The last witch's cauldron, I do believe we were talking about automatic negative thoughts, and we were talking about the types of automatic negative thoughts that people have, and there were 9 types. And I said we would go into detail in each. So here's the first of the 9 that I'm going to go into detail, and that is that all or nothing negative thinking. When it comes to that all or nothing thinking or those black and white thoughts, people tend to use the words all, always, any, never, no one, nothing, everyone, every time. How many times have you heard, or maybe even thought to yourself, oh my gosh, everyone here hates me, or everyone's looking at me? No one will ever love me. I always do this. I always get it wrong. It's always my fault. These are all or nothing black and white thoughts, and I was guilty of a lot of those for a really long time. All or nothing negative thinking makes clear, rigid, and lasting distinctions, often based on half truths and lies. And people that have this black and white thinking or this all or nothing sort of mindset, they will only see one side of a situation and they will never take into consideration any evidence to the other. To challenge black and white thinking or all or nothing thinking, you need to challenge it with the truth. If you're telling yourself, I always do this, I always get stuff wrong, terrible things always happen to me, no one understands me, no one will ever love me. All of these thoughts are just thoughts, and they're all maybe even half truths. Could this thought be accurate? If I'm telling myself terrible things always happen to me, what is the truth there? Well, the truth is that maybe some bad things have happened, but they don't always happen to me. So ask yourself, am I using words like all, always, any, never, no one, nothing, everyone, or every time? This happens to me every time. No one will ever love me. Nothing good ever happens to me. I will always be alone. I'm always wrong. It's always my fault. If you're thinking any of these thoughts, ask yourself, am I using those words? Is this becoming a rigid portion of your life? Is this interfering with something? Is this making you feel a certain way that you do not want to feel? And then, are you ignoring any evidence? Start to look at yourself and ask yourself the hard questions. What am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? What need is not being met? Can I change this black and white thinking to something more flexible? Because terrible things maybe do happen to me sometimes, but they're not always happening to me. Um, just like no one will ever love me or everyone hates me. No one ever will love me. You know what? Well, some people aren't going to love you, but there are people out there who do love you. And it's important to surround yourself with those people because those are what are going to make your life more rich in the long run. So challenge your all or nothing negative thoughts. Challenge that black and white thinking. Challenge those ants when those thoughts start to swarm your brain and consume your thinking. Challenge them with a truth. And sometimes it just takes one truth to break that belief and to become a more flexible thinker. And by becoming a flexible thinker, you welcome more people into your life. And more people into your life brings about a spiritual balance because it leads you surprising places sometimes, like the forest of Pennsylvania. For instance, from my own personal experience, life is meant to be enjoyed, and it's going to be hard to be enjoyed if you have all of these automatic negative thoughts, these ants swarming your brain anytime you go anywhere. I challenge you to challenge those thoughts with some truth, and I hope this helps you on your healing journey. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And until next time, light and love, friends.